Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jacob Butcher, your Channel 7 news host. Tonight, we've got a disturbing story for you. You think your children are safe in school, but do you really know the educators? Teachers are held to a high standard of ethical conduct, and when these standards are violated, there can and should be swift consequences. Calvin Ray Kennedy didn't think that the rules applied to him, but he's soon to find out. He's not the exception, he's the rule. Now to our field reporter, Hayden Henley, who has been on the case for the past few weeks with a look behind the scenes.
Thank you, Jacob. According to Standard 3.7 in the Code of Ethics, the educator shall not furnish alcohol or illegal unauthorized drugs to any person under 21 years of age without parent or guardian consent. This was violated on Thursday when a Eustis Independent School District teacher was arrested for providing alcohol to a minor. The teacher in question and some minors were seen at a club where Kennedy, the teacher, provided alcohol to the underage students. As a teacher, it is unethical to not only provide students with alcohol, but also be seen around minors at a club nonetheless. After an investigation, Kennedy has been arrested twice before for alcohol-related offenses. The first one being in 2007 when he was arrested for giving alcohol to a minor, and then again in 2012 when he was arrested for driving while intoxicated. Kennedy was promptly fired after the most recent offense. As a district, his previous offenses should have been on record and known from before he was hired as a teacher, and should have been taken into consideration during the hiring process. Not only does this violate the Code of Ethics, but this is also an almost predatory move when considering Kennedy was 29 at the time and all the students involved were in high school. Thank you. Back to you, Jacob.
Thank you, Hayden. If one violation wasn't disturbing enough, we go live again to another field reporter, Aaron Irvin. He's here to tell us about a recent violation of Code 3.4. Aaron?
A recent uproar about an African-American student who was being denied by a school district to walk at his high school graduation, which violates the Code of Ethics Standard 3.4, has stormed the internet and several news channels. DeAndre Arnold of a Texas high school in Barbers Hill ISD has been told that he is out of dress code and has been suspended from walking at his high school graduation due to his dreadlocks being too long. He was given an ultimatum to either cut his locks or be suspended from walking at graduation. The Code of Ethics Standard 3.4 states that the educator shall not exclude a student from participation in a program, deny benefits to a student, or grant an advances to a student of the basis of race, color, gender, disability, national origin, religion, family status, or sexual orientation. DeAndre explains on several interviews that there are girls in his school who have hair past their collar and below their age.
Thank you, Aaron. Great reporting. This just in from my producer. I'm hearing we're having a third violation that we are reporting tonight. Standard 3.9 of the Teacher Code of Ethics states that the educator shall refrain from inappropriate communication with a student or minor, including but not limited to electronic communication such as cell phones, text messaging, email, instant messaging, blogging, or other social network communication. Local San Antonio educator and coach Joseph McIntosh was arrested this past December for allegedly violating this code by texting a student inappropriately. McIntosh was promptly removed from the Lavernia campus, and we've been told he will no longer be an employee of the district. Although no conviction has been made, this is a truly disturbing situation. It's unfortunate, but these things do happen. It's up to the educator to always have the student's best interest at heart and keep a healthy campus environment. Thank you for joining us tonight, everyone. I'm your host, Jacob Butcher, signing off.